And if you're feeling a little sleepy this rainy Monday morning, nothing will wake you up quite like this show, because today we are starting in Scotland. Scottish Games, also known as Highland Games, are annual outdoor events celebrating Scottish culture and athleticism, featuring traditional sports, music, and performances. The games have been taking place in America since 1836, and you can catch them right here in your own backyard. The St. Louis Scottish Games is a nonprofit organization dedicated to the preservation of Scottish heritage, history, traditions, and culture. And this weekend, they're kicking off the Highland Games. So joining us, we have Jenny and Sydney. Thank you both so much for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, so this is very, very exciting. Jenny, why don't we start with you? Just an overview. What can we expect on May 17th?
Yeah, so it's at Schroeder Park, which is in Manchester, Missouri. The Highland Games go all day. The gates open at 9 a.m. There's a whole variety of things that happen at the Highland Games. There are bagpipe competitions. There is a heavy athletics, which is if you know the caber toss, where they throw a telephone pole end over end.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, there's a bagpipe competition as well as sheep herding, and then Highland dancing as well, which is what Sydney's here to do for us today.
Okay, so exciting. And now Highland dancing, there's a competition and then there's also a workshop, is that correct?
Yeah, so the Highland dancing starts at 10, so there'll be dancers with a variety of experience doing various dances throughout the day, and then in the afternoon, once the competition wraps up, there will be a workshop as well as an opportunity to kind of learn a couple steps if you're interested in learning Highland dancing.
How fun is that?
Yeah.
Okay, so Sydney, tell us a little bit about Highland dancing. How long have you been doing this for?
I've been doing it for about 2 years now.
2 years, and why did you first want to get started?
So my aunt did it, and it was just a really great, experience, and there's a great community.
Yeah.
So it's just really fun, and you get to learn more about Scottish heritage if you have any.
Yes, so you both then, do you have Scottish roots?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Our great-grandmother was also a Highland dancer.
Oh,
so, yeah.
how exciting. That's wonderful. All right, so later in the show, this duo, they're actually going to teach me and Malik a little bit about dancing, and so I'm excited. I've been watching the videos. I think I need to do some stretching, but we're so excited to have you here with us today, so thanks for being here. It's going to be a lot of fun, everyone. Again, that's coming up on May 17th. That's this Saturday. All the information's right there on your screen, and we forgot to mention they have plenty of yummy food and drink as well, so you don't want to miss it.
Oh, the moment you've all been waiting for.
Sydney Severa, take it away. Sabara, thank you so much. The Scottish Games, everyone, they are coming up and we cannot wait. It's going to be on May 17th again. You don't want to miss that. That's coming up in Manchester. Okay, so we're actually going to learn a little bit of what you just did, Sydney. And I have to say, my calves were already crying.
Yeah, I'm asking you, like, can you be like that?
Just watching that. So again, that's all that information about the Scottish Games. But Sydney, why don't we kind of go through one of the beginner steps? Are there beginner steps?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because we're going to need the beginner steps.
So there's the steps that everyone does, which is the first and the last steps.
Okay.
And then the 2 steps in the middle, or if you're doing a 6th step,
Yes.
those can be changed depending on what that dancer prefers.
Okay, got it.
But there are 2 steps that every dancer has to do.
Okay, 2 steps.
let's learn
Okay,
those.
perfect. All right, so the 2 steps every dancer has to do. Here we go. So how do we start?
So you're just going to point your foot out.
Point your foot out.
This is what we call second.
Okay, second.
And you're gonna take it to the back of your calf.
Back of the calf.
Boy.
Okay.
And then you're just gonna drag your foot around to
Drag
the front.
it around.
Okay.
And then drag it back around.
And then drag it back around.
And then
Okay.
you're gonna
And then down.
down.
Okay.
Then you're just gonna do that again
Do
on your
that
left
again
foot.
on the left.
Back.
Back.
Drag it to the front.
Drag it to the front.
Drag it to the back.
Drag it to the back.
And then down.
Okay. And I feel like there's some hopping.
Yeah.
Is that in the? Am I doing this in the air?
Yeah. So
Okay.
every time, that's a little bit complicated, but so just every time that you move
Yes.
the foot, you're gonna jump.
Oh, you're gonna jump.
Gotcha,
Okay.
okay.
Every time you move the foot, you're gonna jump. So it's like okay. So
No.
out,
Out.
jump.
You're gonna jump as you go out.
Okay. So jump as you go. Jump
Out.
in, behind,
Behind. You're gonna jump and bring it to the
and
front.
then bring it to the front. Oh my gosh.
So the jump kind of
out.
rebalances you.
And what I have to say is, you know what? I actually feel in the quad. I feel it in my
I
quad.
do feel
you
it in the
your
quads a little
quad?
bit, yeah.
Okay.
I feel it in the toes and in the quads.
I feel it
A
everywhere.
lot of the
And
toes.
core. It's a lot of core.
Yeah.
Actually.
A lot of core.
A lot of core. Okay.
wanna speed it up?
Yes. Let's try to speed it up.
Can you do it, Mary?
You know what? You know
As
what?
I say, the
Take your heels off. Come on, yeah. Get those out of
We
here.
need a focus.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Here we go. All right. I'm on your lead. Jump. In. Go back. Front. Back. Behind. Jump. Back. Front. Back. Out. Jump. Up. Back.
And then you're gonna do a turn.
Oh, a turn.
So
Okay.
you're gonna turn
Turn.
Oh.
Turn.
as you're doing it.
Oh my gosh, you guys, this should be a workout class. This is no joke.
What
Okay, and
in
then
the
do you go
world?
Then you
other
do
turn?
it. Then you do it on your left.
Left,
Behind.
behind.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Same.
Behind.
Behind, out.
Right.
Right.
Behind.
Behind.
Front.
Front.
Behind.
Behind.
Left.
Left.
Behind.
Behind. Front.
Behind.
Behind.
And then you're gonna turn again on your right.
And then I'm gonna turn on my right. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go this way.
Yep.
This way. Okay.
My
Woo!
dance teacher always says, like you're running away from your leg.
Like you're running away. I love that. I love that. Okay, this was no
Yeah,
joke,
no
y'all.
joke.
This is
Not at all.
amazing. Highland dancing. This was a first
Yeah.
for me. So thank you so much, Sydney and Jenny,
Thank you.
for teaching us something new today. And you can learn something new. Again, the Scottish Games are coming up. They do dance workshops, dance competition. It's going to be a lot of fun. May 17th. You won't want to miss it.